A veteran quarterback like Stetson Bennett,
Right.
obviously he's been playing a while. I mean, when you're watching him on film, is there something to his game that makes it
Yep.
extra special challenge?
Yeah, man. Stetson's a really good quarterback, man. He doesn't really get a lot of love, just because of maybe his I don't know what the case may be, but he's a vet, like you said. So you can see how smart he is when you're watching film. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, which is tough because as a defense, you're banking on him to make mistakes so you can get a turnover or whatever the case may be. But he doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and I think that within their offense he fits perfectly. So I mean, it's definitely going to be a challenge, man. We gotta try to keep him on his toes, try to throw some different looks at him. Hopefully, get him off track. I think that'll be our plan, but. Like I say, he's a vet, man, so it's going to be a battle. I have nothing but good things to say about their quarterback over there.
Tanner, when you guys give up those big plays, and a lot of them, a couple are like zero blitzes, the others are you're really selling out the stop. You're being aggressive, and they're kind of making you pay for it.
Yeah.
Do you think that will make Coach Knowles any less aggressive moving forward? Or do you think he'll stick to who he is?
Nah, I think he'll stick to who he is. And even when he is being aggressive, man, in the back end, we just got to tighten up and do our job because. We're aggressive every game. It just so happened that game, the majority of times we were aggressive. We kind of, paid for it a little bit. But I don't think it's going to change. I think he may change, when he calls, when he wants to be super aggressive to sell out, he may change that. But the amount of aggressiveness, I doubt it. I think we just got to tighten up. Everybody just got to do their job. If you got to stay on top, stay on top. If you're a man, just win your one-on-one. So I don't think there's any need to change. I think we just got to tighten up as players and execute the job when he does call those calls.
You mentioned watching the team names be revealed. What's going through your mind when you see TCU and you're just waiting for it?
Yeah. To be honest, personally, I can only speak for myself. I think I kind of knew, we were gonna be in. Obviously, there was some debate and everything, but like I said, as soon as we saw that, we saw TCU go at 3, and we're like, okay. And I'm kind of thinking like, all right, we're 4. And as soon as we saw it, I was like, all right, let's go. Because this is my first time, in the playoffs. Last year, I was at Oklahoma State. We had a shot, lost in the Big 12 championship to Baylor, and lost our chance. So I've came close, but never been in it. So I'm grateful, man. I'm excited. That's a really big stage. As a college football player, it's what you dream of. So, man, I'm excited to get that going. Excited to prepare and come out of there victorious.
Do you feel now like this is that rematch?
Obviously that was a possibility. That would have been great. Like I said, I'm focused on Georgia right now, so it's really hard to then go back and think. But obviously before we knew that was a possibility, so we were we were excited for that. But now that we know we play in Georgia, that's all I can really think about.
Being in this position, do you feel like this is why I came here?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely why I came here. Definitely why Coach Knowles came here. This is what I wanted. So, like I said, that's why I'm so blessed, so grateful, because I came here, to win a national championship. Came here to do it all I can as a player to bring the Buckeyes to win a national championship. Really, so fell short of 2 of our goals that we had this year, but that's okay because we still have a chance to win the big one. So I think that's why Coach Day says second lease on life, because we did fall short of 2 of our big goals we had this year, but now we still got a chance at the big one. So that's really not common, to have 2 teams in the Big Ten in there. But hey, we got a chance and we got to take advantage of it.
With the 5 or fewer explosive plays, 5 or less, what's the threshold for what Knowles considers like an explosive play? Is it like 20 yards, 30 yards?
I want to say it's 15 plus. I think it's either 15 plus or 20 plus. But knowing him, I probably assume 15 because those are kind of bleeders. When the offense is able to get 15, chunk yards on one play, that's tough. So that's a lot of ground. Picking up towards getting the red zone, getting in field goal range. So that's when points start to get put on the board. So I say 15.
And you were saying too, you expect him to kind of maintain that aggressiveness as a play caller going forward. How did he handle that in the moment against Michigan? Because one of the first all-out blitzes led to the touchdown, their first score. Did he sort of maintain that same aggressiveness throughout the game?
He definitely did. We definitely played aggressive. That was our game plan going into that game, was to be aggressive. And like I said, just on some of those plays, it could be one guy, it could be 2 guys. If you don't execute, it can hurt you. So I think we just got to go back to the drawing boards, and it's all about execution, all about doing your job. So I I don't want to sit here and say like, you know, he made the bad call or anything, because he didn't. We just gotta, you know, execute on those calls. So, but yeah, he's definitely not gonna change.